What's up, everyone? This is All Destroyer 229, and welcome back to Let's Play Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE Encore. Last time, we saw that Kiria was meant to be a brand new Amrita girl. So we managed to help her get, well, learn a thing or two from Tsubasa on how to best model for that sort of gig, as well as doing a cover for one of Tsubasa's songs. In this episode, we have reached the end of Chapter 4. However, I currently don't have all the prerequisites to do the next part. Thankfully, I believe I am one thing away from doing it, and so I'm going to finish off this one quest. And yes, I got adorable Tiki again. Okay, so I do need to finish off one of Tsubasa's final side missions. So I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick, and then I will meet you guys once I'm done with the quest. Okay, so I got that finished. Although I'm kind of confused as to why it's not... I've got everything done, don't I? We'll begin shortly. Please wait for a topic. Okay, so I just have to wait for it to trigger. Like right now. Big brother, big brother! You know that wish granting place? Well, it looks like a new part's opened up again. You should see what you can find in the treasure boxes inside. Thanks, Tiki. So the reason why I figured that was the case was because the laptop specifically said that I need to get further with Kiria and Tsubasa's side stories. And I'd already gotten to rank 2 in both of them. So, yeah, kind of figured I needed to just flat out finish them. But anyway, before we get going, here is where I am currently at. I have the entire party. Obviously, Tsubasa has all of her side stories finished, as well as Toma and Kiria. Ellie's got 1, Tiki's got 2, Barry's got 2, Maiko's got 2, Mamori's got 2, and we don't have any from Yashiro yet. So that's where we're at. Don't need to go to the CDs. I kind of want to head on into the Bloom Palace. Because I just got me a Master Seal from finishing off that last side quest. And we get to see adorable Tiki again! Also, class change. I guess I can class change Drog then. Well, his endgame is General. So, let's go with Berserker. Okay, so now we get Savage Cut, all those other axes, and we'll probably be able to get the Killing Axe. There we go. And I just kind of want to do all this stuff before we really get going into the actual, well, Idolosphere. Alright, so let's go ahead and make the Killer Axe for Mamori. Okay, cool. And now, with everything done, let's maybe try to continue where we left off. So, to the area of aspiration, away! Episode 3, Stay Gold.
どうしたんだ翼。ずいぶん体調が悪そうだけど。
最近ちょっと寝不足なのかも。 あのね、私とキリアさんに新しい仕事のオファーが届いたの。2人で歌う新曲を化粧品 CM のイメージソングに使いたいんだって。
すごいじゃないか。
ありがとう。私今回はキリアさんと対等の立場として堂々と歌を歌ってみたいんだ。でも今の私の実力じゃまだまだキリアさんには及ばない。だからいろいろと特訓してるの。
大丈夫か翼、体調が相当悪いんじゃ。
少しクラッとしちゃったみたい。心配かけてごめんね。
いろいろしてる特訓ってどんな感じなんだ？
まずはヒップホップの勉強でしょ。あとはリズム感を鍛えるために一晩中メトロノームを見つめ続けたり、今の私にない新しい自分を手に入れるために毎日研究してるんだ。
それは寝不足にもなるよ。
私なりに頑張ってるつもりなんだけど、いくらレッスンしても何かが足りないような気がしちゃうんだよね。それでね、私思ったの。この場所で新しく宝箱を見つければデュオもきっと成功するはずだって。この前はあんなにうまくいったんだもん。今回だって宝箱があれば何か答えが見つかるはず。
俺にできることなら何でも協力するけど。
ありがとう、いつきくん。じゃあ早速出発だね。
いつき、今の話を聞いてあなたはどう思う？
頑張りすぎというか、それに頑張りの方向がこれでいいのかなって感じが。
そうね、翼にはもうしっかりとした実力がある。一緒に歌っていて私はそう感じるわ。
はい、俺もそう思います。
だから翼が私に挑戦しようとしてくれてるのは嬉しいんだけど、今のあの子は一人だけで何とかしようと思いすぎて空回ってる。私たちは二人でデュオなのに。
言われてみると確かに翼ってそういうところがあるのかもしれませんね。
十分な実力を持ってるんだから、変に遠慮なんてせずに思ってることを私に教えてほしい。翼と私はもう対等なんだから。
翼に言ってあげないんですか？キリアさんからそう言われたら喜ぶと思いますけど。
翼に直接っていうのはなかなか伝えづらくて、私がうまく言葉にできればいいんだけど。
わかりました。俺少し翼と話してみます。
ありがとう、いつき。
I don't get why Tsubasa is so freaking out about this. She's already done a duet with Kiria. And I'm pretty sure I needed to do that in order to get access to this. So I'm not entirely sure why she would be freaking out. Oh, jeez. Well, let's go ahead and get into a fight. Plus we have Yashiro now, so that's good.
行くよ。
Plus with any sort of duo skills, we may actually be able to get like a rather large amount of sessions going on. Also, this was the first fight I had with Yashiro. So, yay!
この力受け取って翼。
Okay, well, let's go ahead and power up Diorama for Sita. It's always weird actually saying Sita when throughout pretty much the entirety of the series I misspoke her name. Well, that was before we had Fire Emblem Heroes to help us out with that. Anyway, okay, looks like there's any number of different ways that are blocked off to us. Well, go head over to this treasure chest with a chakra pot. Alright. Doesn't look like there's anything over this way. Except some more enemies. And Ellie managed to get stage rank from that. Also, I still have a side mission go with Ellie, but I hope I don't actually need that. So anyway... Wow, really? Alright. There is something that I kind of wanted to bring into attention, and that's the fact that I thought that maybe, like, I could influence Tiki's costume when it came to the sessions, but I don't think so. I think just her actual Carnage form is her Shadow Dragon outfit. Because I tried doing the same thing with Maiko, and all it was just her regular Carnage form.
なあ翼、頑張りたいのはわかるけど、ちょっと張り切りすぎなんじゃないか？
いつきくん、あのね、私キリアさんと一緒に仕事をして思ったんだ。キリアさんはやっぱりすごい神様みたいな人なんだなって。ギブミーで共演してリインカーネーションをカバーさせてもらってよくわかったの。それに友達以上恋人未満をあんな風に歌えるなんて私には考えもつかなかったもん。
So, after all that, are you just afraid of collaborating?
共演が怖くなったってこと？今度の仕事のことで。でもギブミーの時は一緒に楽しそうに歌えてたじゃないか。
あの時はきっと共演できることに舞い上がってただけだよ。もちろんあの時は全力で頑張ったけど、今回はそれよりもっと上を目指したいから。
翼はもうキリアさんとも対等に歌えるって俺は思うけど。
私なんかがキリアさんと対等だなんてそんなこと絶対ないよ。
翼を今までずっと見てきたからこそそう思ったんだ。これまでいろいろな仕事をこなしてたくさんの人を笑顔にしてきただろ。綾葉さんを救ったり、あの前川あずさだって超えてきたじゃないか。
いつきくん、
新しい魅力を探さなくても翼はもう自分だけの武器をきっと持ってる。これまでやってきたことをもっと信じてもいいんじゃないか。
そうかな。自分がやってきたことを信じる。もう少し考えてみるね。いつきくん、ありがとう。
Okay, that makes a lot more sense. The fact that they bring up all of Tsubasa's achievements with that. I like that cutscene. It also explains why she's freaking out over collaborating when she's already done it. So I'm glad that they addressed that. So anyway, let's go ahead and claim this chest with some 4-star prestiges. Cool. Man, there's so many freaking obstacles in this one. I guess that's just the name of the game, is just jumping down and just opening up more of the way. Just see where you land.
Yeah. Ha.
Break whatever barriers you have and just keep going. So I guess this one is just going to be a lot of just traversing and retraversing the area. Well, at least it's not like the teleporters. That was actually kind of annoying. But at least this one also shows you which areas you have and haven't been to yet. So, at the very least, I appreciate that the game does that. Because we're going to be jumping off every single one of them. Even though I know that some of them are just dead ends. Haha, loser. Oh well, at the very least it does tell me exactly which ways I have and haven't gone. So, it still works to my advantage. But at the very least, just gotta keep on keeping on. Some of these actually do kind of look a little bit different. Ooh, is there a third tier to all this? Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, there's a lot of them. Well, that was kind of an insane session. Anyway, let's see. So that gets me the chest over there. So why don't we go ahead and claim this one? That way we get it now. So what's in the chest? Blue chest has... The artistic ambitions harbored by Yashiro took shape within the box. Obtained the Demonica replica costume. Okay. I'm pretty consistent with all the crossover costumes, so what's Yashiro's? Yashiro's is... Oh! Replica of the mighty Demonable Next Integrated Capacity Armor. This worldview this form portrays is overwhelming. So... It's... I mean, it's Shin Megami Tensei. Definitely Shin Megami Tensei 4. I'm not sure if it's in other Shin Megami Tensei games, if I'm being completely honest. Okay. Well, I think I'm just gonna keep him with his current outfit, because I like that one a little bit more. It is kind of interesting that you have all these different crossover outfits, because honestly, the fact that Itsuki gets a second one kind of makes me feel like most other characters should get a second one. Like, I understand why, like, they've been focusing on Ellie, Mamori, and Yashiro, because they didn't get any crossover ones. But the fact that they gave Itsuki another one with Joker, I kind of feel like they could have. Like, I think it would have been nice if there was another one. Ooh. Well, who knows? There may be other ones. Box protected by mysterious power. It's responding to Barry Goodman's artistic ambitions, but it doesn't look like it'll open. Okay, so that's interesting. I can't open berries. I need to actually beat his third one. Also, where am I? Oh! Neat, okay. Well, that kind of sucks. I kind of want to show off berries. I don't think I have access to his yet. Ooh, a gold bar I can sell. Well, let me go ahead and teleport back to Fortuna just to be sure. So, I just checked the laptop, and I can't do Barry's final side mission. I got access to the second one at the end of this chapter, but I can't do Barry's last one yet. So I guess we'll just have to get that another time. I don't want to go and do that right now, because that involves completing yet another chapter. And I kind of want to get this done right now. So let's maybe do this, and then at the end of the episode, I will show off getting the box, and we'll see how Barry looks inside one of his sessions. So let's get back to the Idolosphere. It does strike me a little bit weird why they would lock that off for a side mission that you can't do when everything else has been just readily available. I'm not entirely sure why they did it that way. Especially since all of these are, like, they are based off of the Mirages that we currently have access to. Oh, jeez. Okay, this might be a lot more complicated than I thought, because I haven't gone down all of these yet. Oh, that's gonna make things infinitely more complicated. Alright, so where did we land? Can't open that. There's another blue box. Huh, what's in this one? Box is protected by mysterious polys, responding to Toma's artistic ambitions. Okay, what's in this? Artistic ambitions harbored by Toma took shape within the box. Contained the Arc Suit. Arc Suit? Maybe there are other, like, third-party costumes. Let's find out. Arc Suit. A signature suit of Masker Rider Arc, streaking like a light of justice across the clear blue sky. Okay, I feel like this would make a lot more sense if they actually expanded on the Masker Rider. Like, it looks cool, and it looks like an ultimate form, but I feel like there should be more associated with it. Like, an actual arc. Like, that's the one weird thing that I've noticed about this. It's that this entire area, it's been exclusively focused between Tsubasa and Kiria. And I'm kind of wondering why? Why is it that it's just focused on these two? Like, there's a lot more stories that you could potentially tell. I mean, this is just kind of expanding on the two of them. Oh, hey, I found the way forward. Which, I mean, there's nothing wrong with expanding their arcs. But, you know, one thing I was kind of thinking would be happening would be that we'd get other arcs for some of the other characters. Like, maybe we would actually see and maybe even expand on some of the stories of the other characters. Like, for example, let's just say, for example, you know, Toma and Ellie. I feel like those two should have a lot more interactions with one another. And I think I found the end. Yeah, I think this is actually the end. Okay, so maybe I should get my thoughts out then. I really feel like there should be some more interactions with these characters. I mean, Toma and Ellie are both actors, and they don't really interact with one another at all, aside from their duo skill. So I feel like maybe trying to find, like, play off of both of their aspirations, and even working together. And then I'm kind of thinking of some other, like, potential duos that could potentially be expanded upon. And you know, there's Barry and Mamori, just expanding those two and why Barry is so overly protective of Mamori even before she got Drog. But then you have, like, Maiko and Tiki. The game tells that they met 5 years ago, which would have been the time of the Great Disappearance. But it's not really expanded on how Maiko found Tiki. That is never explained. And then, even though this is bringing a character that you don't really see otherwise, Yashiro and Aya, I think, would probably be an interesting duo to expand on. And the reason why I would say Aya is because the Great Disappearance itself gets almost forgotten after Chapter 1. So, one thing that is also never made clear is what the hell happened to Yashiro? Because Yashiro was part of the Great Disappearance. Ah, crap. Well, maybe this can actually... Oh, my. Well, I did want to try to do something, and maybe this would be a nice way of having a little bit more difficulty. Let's put up a counter. Because I've got Yashiro. Crap. Okay, that hurt a lot. It also gets me a chance to strike a pose, because I actually like how this looks with the Joker outfit. I mean, I think it looks cool. Let's see. What else can I do? I guess I could try Mazio and see if it works. Nope, none of them are weak to electricity. Guess we can go for the Bloodscale Rider then. They should be weak to wind. Yeah! Oh, I was really hoping for a duo skill. Because I definitely can't take down that with just this. Oh my. This could be a problem. This could be a huge problem. Oh boy. Thank you. Except that wasn't the one that attacked. Oh jeez. Okay. Oh, of course the weakened one goes after Yashiro. Okay. Well, how do I want to do this? That at least gives me a decent fight to try to go with. I suppose I can go for a Mazon Stone and at the very least take care of this one. Or, no, I need healing. I definitely need healing. Unfortunately, a bead is just single target. I've got a couple bead chains, though. Or a Maca Leaf. We'll go for a Maca Leaf. Thank you! Oh, you... Okay. Well, that kind of sucks. We don't exactly know how well fire works against you, so... You know fire. Cool, great, I'm gonna counter. Okay, well it didn't quite kill him, but at the very least it gives me an opportunity to take care of him. So that's one down. Oh, perfect! Falling Star, because Dreamcatcher's almighty, and I can't do anything with that. I was kind of hoping for a second one, but whatever. That at least takes out the other wyvern. So that helps out a lot. I really don't have anything I can use against you, do I? Well, this is where items come in. Well, that's useless. That's even more useless. Why is this so freaking useless? Damn it! Okay, well, this is a little bit of a problem. I will use a clap track and get a ton of SP. And then Yashiro. Well, Yashiro's not going to be able to do anything anyway, so let's just switch him out for Ellie. Because counter's not going to do anything. But Ellie... Oh, that's going to be a problem. Well, let's go for it. Hey, weak to fire! Oh. Okay, well, in that case... Let's switch to the Yashiro. Now that I know that it's weak to fire, well, actually, ooh. You know, instead, put up a counter. Try to get it to target Yashiro. Even if it doesn't do anything, at the very least, it gets... It distracts it enough. And that's all I can really hope for. Yeah! Stunned! Thank you, Ellie! Okay, after that... Let's go for it. Well, I really wasn't expecting to have to deal with a powerful enemy this episode. But you know what? Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do to make things at least a little bit more interesting. Pretty bad level up. Ooh. Awesome, we got a side story for Yashiro. And a rank up for Toma. And level up for Momody. And now for skills. So, I already have resist ice. For Virion, we have Pierce. Ooh, yes please. What do I want to get rid of for that? Let's get rid of Surefire. Because Ellie already has a massive amount of skill. From Tharja, we get Mana Gang. Greatly increases max EP. Sure, let's get rid of Null Poison for that. Next is Drog, with a boost of Sword Glacier. Okay, and for Toma, we get Command Repertoire. Awesome. So anyway, one other aspect that I thought would be pretty interesting would be between Yashiro and Aya. And the reason why I figured Aya is because both of them were directly spirited away as a result of the mass disappearance. So, because of that, it seems like there would be a lot more, well, a connection between the two. Because it's never explained what happened to Yashiro, or how he managed to... Oh, geez, another one? Or how he managed to become the master for Navarre without actually being part of the main antagonists. So, like, expanding on any of those would have been, well, it would have been a relief, especially with those last two, to kind of expand on the general story itself. And kind of explain things that the main story didn't really get around to explaining. But the fact that we're this far in and it's only been centering around Kiria and Tsubasa, it makes me think that, well, even looking at this, it looks kind of final. I should probably heal up. And we get a clap track. Cool. So yeah, I kind of wish that maybe there had been more to this, because this is a great opportunity to give so many extra bonus stuff. All these extra costumes, all the stuff that was just available for like pre-order or special editions from last time around, all of the extra skills. Like, all of this is really cool, and it's really great. And the fact that they centered it around expanding, like, an extra side story between two characters, that all is really good. I just wish there was more. I don't know. It just kind of feels like it's a great opportunity and it's not really utilized to its fullest potential. I mean, I just kind of want more story, really. And while it's nice to have these little side missions, kind of having something a little bit more in-depth would have been even better, I feel like. But hey, what are you gonna do? And it looks like we're actually going to have a boss fight. Cool. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and save first. I mean, granted, that's been another aspect that I think this area has been missing, but hey, we get into a boss fight now. Cool, I wonder what we're fighting.
Tsubasa?
いつきくん、私考えたんだけど。
話は後にしよう。行くぞ。覚悟はいい。
Alright, so that's a really funky looking Mirage. Wandering Myrmidon. Okay. Well, in that case, let's go ahead and... I'm first gonna put up a counter. I was really hoping that would be, you know, like an actual Fire Emblem character. But I guess not. Yeah, let's go ahead and just use Zealdine. Yeah, an ad-lib! Cool! And because this is an actual boss fight, I'm gonna turn off Quick Session. Because this is actually feels like it's kind of important. Okay. So weak to ice. Okay. And it has Horse Slayer. Oh, that's gonna be a little bit of a problem. Well, if it has Horse Slayer, I definitely don't want Toma. Let's maybe switch out for Tsubasa. Well, this will still work. Let's go ahead and use Fog Breath. Lower his offense and his hit and evade. And then that gives me a chance to use Assault Dive. Okay. So far, so good. I'm just kind of waiting to be able to use, my SP skill. Which I forget its name to already. Alright, what's it used? Create Servant! Oh, jeez. Okay, what did it create? Corundrum Cleric? Oh, jeez. Okay, let's go ahead and strike a pose.
悪くない勝ってくるぞと勇ましく一緒に行こう
This is gonna be a bit of a pain to take her down, especially since I don't know what she would be vulnerable to. I could try Fang Breaker at the very least.
クロム直伝だ
One?
俺の手を
That did 1 damage! And that was neutral! Oh, this is not going to go well for me. This is not gonna go well for me at all. Flame Strike?
これならどうだ
Oh, jeez.
俺の手を煩わ
Put up a counter.
せここは俺の間合いだ
Okay, this is gonna be a pain. This is gonna be a huge pain. I have no idea how well Wind does. Let's just stick with an Assault Dive.
始めようよろしく任せておけ
Really hoping I could get those duo skills. Also, I'm not entirely sure how well this is going to work out for me.
つないでくれ
Okay, okay. Don't really have anything good I can use on Itsuki. Let's try a Zondyne? Yeah! With a heal. But it still only did 1 damage to that cleric. Okay, this is going to suck. We're this far in, and that cleric only seems to be dealt 1 damage, no matter what the attack is. Stats. Oh boy, this is gonna be bad. This is gonna be really bad. Thankfully I don't need to use Diorama anymore. What do I do? Or I can use Fang Breaker on it. I could use Empty Wave. I take it I don't know other info. Nope. I have no idea what its HP or EP are because this is the first time I'm fighting it. Great! Awesome! Fantastic! Let's maybe just not even deal with it. Don't want to waste an empty wave though. Do I have... I should have a Mapufu Stone, don't I? That'll work.
俺に任せて行くぞ次だ
At least it gives me something to work with. And then I get a little bit more for sessions. Oh, what? Oh, that's right. It does just recover with fire. I'm gonna counter. Harvest? And charge? Encore? What? Encore. Grants an ally 1 extra turn. Oh, wow. Really? Mean attack on enemies that lowers defense and hit and evade. Oh, shoot. This is bad. Well, Toma's not gonna be super helpful. Let's get Kiria out here.
奪ったパフォーマー
Okay, Kiria.
よし
I need to take down that cleric, but I also need to just work on this guy.
まずは俺閉じるなよ
もう一つおまけ今だよ私もよろしくいいわ
Oh boy, this is not going to end well. I can already tell.
ナイスコンビネーションよっしゃ
Okay, Tsubasa. Fog Breath isn't probably going to do a whole lot. Debut Smile, but only Itsuki's really down.
いいね
So, unfortunately, that Harvest also heals it.
しないといいな
I need to do something about this stupid cleric, but I'm willing to bet that is just... There's not a lot I can do.
まずは俺
Oh, perfect.
敵は作ったわ
Do. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? What do I want to do? Exhibition.
いいわねやった
合わせられるな
誰に言ってるの
不問だったな
そういうことね
Okay. Unfortunately, nothing more, so that's a little bit of a shame. But it does give me a lot more attacks in. So that ought to help out at least a little bit.
ここで決めよう
Still not really knowing much about that stupid cleric. Gonna have Itsuki guard. Oh wow, really?
やれやれ
That just happened! Oh god! It summoned another one!
まだ倒れるわけには
Okay, well... Probably should have figured out something considering these are level 49. Okay, I might need to come back to this another time. Oh god, oh god, oh god, I'm going to die. I am totally going to die. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna be able to survive this.
これだ しまった
Nope.
ここまで
Did not think so. Okay. Maybe it won't be such a bad thing to beat Chapter 5. So, let's maybe come back after we beat Chapter 5. And then I can also open that box from Barry. And then we can actually see the end of this. Oh boy. Okay. Timey-wimey space powers go. Okay, so I've done at least a little bit of grinding by starting up Chapter 5. So this is currently everyone's level. At this point, Itsuki is now at the same level as that boss, and everyone else is kind of a little bit closer. I also did a couple more side missions. Ellie's gotten all 3 of her side missions taken care of, and Yashiro's got his first one. I don't get berries until after the end of Chapter 5, and I haven't finished Chapter 5. But I also want to do this without being super high level. I also know that I could always decrease the difficulty, but I don't really want to do that. So, let's see how we do this time around. The interesting thing is, Tsubasa actually had on her current outfit for Chapter 5. She switched outfits. So, I guess it just kind of depends on where you're at in the story for this. Oh, level 49, so I guess I'm still a little bit lower level than him. Okay, well, I kind of want to save up my SP because I have an idea of what to do when those, when those mages come out. Oh, jeez. Okay, so Toma... Oh, right. Toma is freaking awful here. I guess I am just gonna have to go with Yashiro. I was hoping I wouldn't really need him, but... I guess Yashiro would be the best person for this situation. Okay, well, considering he goes next anyway, I'm going to take this time to heal up Itsuki. Okay, and then Yashiro can put up a counter. I've got a few extra weapons now that I've actually started Chapter 5 and can actually get some of this stuff. So that also helps out. Go ahead and put up a Fog Breath. And then for Itsuki, Rakunda, I guess. Nice, Tsubasa! And Heat Wave again. Okay. Well, I can always try Ice. I don't exactly remember what this guy was weak to. Damn it, Toma! And charge. Okay. At this point, I am going to have Itsuki strike a pose. And then afterward, I'm going to use a Claptrap, because I have a crap ton of these and I need as much SP as possible once those mages start coming out. I don't know if wind would be the best thing to do. Let's give it a go. Because I honestly, it's been a little while, so I honestly don't remember what exactly was good against him and what wasn't. That'll work though. I also forgot to turn off my quick session. Okay. So at the very least with the ad-lib, that helps out significantly. Itsuki, what do I want to do with you? Heal? There's not really much else I can do. Itsuki's not exactly super good in this situation. And now I've got Yashiro. So, Frost Strike. Unfortunately, Yashiro also isn't exactly the best person, but you gotta make do with what you got. At the very least, I mean, Toma does at least a little bit of good. Well, not really. It mostly just doesn't hurt me all that much. And Tsubasa, guard. Create servant. And that's why I wanted all that SP. Ugh. Okay. So, 100% hit rate during sessions. Strength relies on session count. And then that would put him into counter. Because what I need is to take down that cleric. And the only way I'm really going to effectively do that is if I put in sessions. So... 100% hit rates, but I don't really have much of a problem with that. So we'll go with Mortal Curse. Idle Performer. Also, oh, it's weak to electricity. It does have a weakness.
お安いご用だよ。キリアン
Okay, that is good to know. That is super good to know.
気合い入れなさい。私だって。
Unfortunately, Itsuki is super close to dying.
こっちだ
But one of these should take care of the cleric.
さて
Ooh, and give me. That will help out extremely well.
お任せだよ。
Okay, so far we're doing a lot better than what we were doing before because I've
ナイスコンビネーション
gotten a good way of taking care of those stupid clerics.
頼んだわよ。続きます。
And now we're going to get a heal. And that helps out significantly. Plus, it also gives me a lot more sessions to work with.
よろしく。
Okay, so this helps out a lot.
いいわね。守りちゃん。私だって
And also I get at least a little bit more SP added, so that's also helpful.
くらいなら。
And Tsubasa's still guarded. And Yashiro could counter.
どうしようかな。
Okay, that round ended up working super well. Also, I need to put up Fog Breath again. Okay, Yashiro. I could try that to try to trigger his ad-lib, but instead, I'm just gonna counter.
遅い
Crap. Double crap.
もうひと頑張りだよ。
Okay, in which case, well, I can get those two back up if I really need to. Fortunately, that costs me one of my S. You know, considering that I know that those clerics are vulnerable to electric, we'll go with Debut Smile.
翼と一緒に。頑張って。
Okay, so that helps out Tsubasa, and it neutralizes both of them. I am going to use Itsuki's turn to use another claptrap
に任せて
and get my SP back.
次の曲
Yashiro! Counter is not the most reliable thing in the world, so we'll go for Frost Strike.
見抜けないと思ったか閉じるなよ
もう一つおまけ。一気に行きましょう。
Yeah, it's unfortunate because Toma's in the end, like,
あとはよろしく
does that, which cancels out the session. I can't do any sort of duo attacks with Toma right there. Create Servant. Crap. Okay, well, that hurt a little bit, but not overly so.
それ。
And I'm just gonna use a Mazio because it's only going to do 1 damage anyway.
しびれろやった行くぞ上げ
Okay, and Itsuki at least goes again anyway. So this is already going infinitely better than last time.
行くわ。
Just with the fact that I know that this thing has a weakness.
揺らいでくれ
But also having a little bit extra strength on my side also helps out. Like, to an infinite degree. Do I need to use Fog Breath? Not
ちょ
yet.
っとよくねえな効かない
I could use a Mazio Stone if I really wanted to.
うわ
Do I have any Mazio Stones? Yeah, I've got a few. We'll go with that then. Not a whole lot, but at the very least, I can do... Yeah, Charm isn't going to do anything, and Dreamcatcher just kind of ends it right there. So we'll go with Give Me again. I mean, I've got a ton of other duo skills, but, you know, Give Me isn't really a bad one. Do we got another duo skill? No, unfortunately not. Oh well. At the very least, we are making headway in this fight, which is not something I was really doing much of last time. Also, it was, like, severely kicking my ass last time. Okay, for Itsuki, we are going to put up Iridakunda on it. And then... I guess I can put Immortal Curse. That way I have a potential for a duo skill, and I put him in counter. Yeah, we'll do that. Well, no duo skills, unfortunately, but still. We're doing a lot better than I was anticipating that we would be doing, so... As long as we can keep on making, like, headway in this, then we should be alright. Okay, Tsubasa, let's go ahead and... I don't really have much more that I can do with you. Not the greatest thing in the world, but, you know, you gotta take with what you can get. Unless I want to switch to Kiria or Mamori, which are both bad ideas. Oh, come on! That's BS right there. Like, that is serious BS right there. Somehow it got, like, a ton of speed for some reason. And I don't have Rakarm? I thought... Who has Rakarm? Hold on. I know someone had Rakarm. Did I get rid of it by accident or something? Well, whatever. I don't have it. So... Well, this is a problem, but at least he's not charged anymore. So, that's good, I guess. Let's go ahead and use Revival Bead. And then Yashiro. Okay, thank goodness. Itsuki can go first, and he can maybe do some healing. Unless I want to switch Yashiro out with someone. Kiria's weak to... yeah, she's weak to swords, so that's a problem. Unfortunately, my two ice users are not really good in this situation. So what do I want to do with Yashiro? I suppose I could go with a Maka Leaf. Yeah, we'll go with that. And then Itsuki. I need something to lower his attack. And just lowers resistance, lowers all resistances. Do I have a Tarunda? Tarukaja. Attack mirror repels a single non-enemy attack against the party. You know, sure, we'll go with that. Put up a Tetra card. Okay, that worked out super well. Okay, I think at this point, let's go ahead and switch out Yashiro for Ellie. Okay, and then Ellie can use a Bolt Strike. Okay, so, I mean, that at least hurt our main baddie, which is a little helpful, I guess. Okay, and then I guess Tsubasa, I can just use Fog Breath, so that way I can lower our big baddie's capabilities. So, Fog Breath it is. He's almost dead too, so this is working pretty well. Okay, Itsuki, go ahead and use Mazio. Okay, so that at least takes out the cleric. So that's helpful, at the very least. And with any luck, I might be good to take down the big baddie. Ooh, okay. Let's see. I need Ice or Lance, really. And Ellie doesn't have either of those. We do Final Hour. How will this Kiria do? Does it end with Toma being an idiot? Let's see, Bufudine. It does not, actually. We'll do that then. And that is game! That might have worked with Kiria in the forefront, but considering she's weak to swords, I need something to kind of mitigate that, and I'm not sure I'd really have that. But whatever! We did it! We took down the bad guy! And lots of experience for everyone! And skills! Lots of skills! So, level up for Tsubasa, level up for Kiria, stage rank for Yashiro, and now I get his second side mission, and then time for skills. So from Chrom we get Null Confuse, which I don't really care about. Next is Sita, with a couple skills. Ooh, Piercing Void! Well, that would have been nice, but whatever. And then Healing Expertise EX. As long as I don't have Medi at Ahan, I think I'm good with that. Next is Tharja with a boost to Megidol. Cool. Also, yeah, I got a couple more command skills from people. Pierce I can't do anything with. Blades of Restraint, though. Which also would have been super nice in that last battle, but whatever. I'll get rid of Sneak Peek for that. And now Nazir is finished. Next is Virion with a boost to Grand Tact, I guess. Not Tract. Next is Drog with Sword Splits. Ooh. I've already got Sword Glacier. I don't I do not want to get rid of Elect Glacier, that's for sure. I already have Sword Glacier, so I guess we can get rid of that. And then Life Aid, don't really need that. That's fine. Unless it's Navarre with a boost to Ice Slash. Cool.
翼、そういえばさっき何を言おうとしてたんだ？
あのね、いつきくんに言われて自分のやってきたことを思い出してみたの。最初はただキリアさんに憧れてるだけだったのかもしれない。だけどいろいろな仕事を乗り越えてきたことできっと私も成長してるんだって思う。
翼、
いつきくんが教えてくれたからそれに気づけたんだよ。キリアさん、私前とは違う今の自分をキリアさんにぶつけてみたい。
そうよ、翼。あなたには私とは違うかけがえのない長所があるんだから。先輩後輩ではなくデュオとしてお互いを高め合うライバルとして私も翼と一緒に歌いたい。
キリアさん、よろしくお願いします。私キリアさんに負けないように精一杯歌ってみせますから。
期待してるわ。今の翼の全部を私にぶつけてきなさい。そうすることできっと新曲はもっと良くなっていくはずだから。はい。
宝箱が消えた？どうして？
いいんだよ、いつきくん。きっと必要なものはもう私の中にあるって思うから。
さあ、戻ってレッスンの続きよ、翼。はい、
キリアさん。
The pair double down on their lessons until...
なんだかご機嫌ですね、舞子さん。
当然よ。何せ翼ちゃんとキリアの仕事が絶好調だからね。 CM の評判もいいし新曲も大ヒットしてる。事務所としてもホクホクなんだし上機嫌になるのも当然でしょ。
二人の歌街中でも聞きますよ。 店に入った時とかに流れてます。
だしょだしょ、今うちの事務所にビッグウェーブが来てると思うの。翼ちゃんとキリアは何かこれから2人でやってみたい仕事ってある？
そうね、ギブミーみたいなクールで可愛い感じの曲がまたやりたいわ。
私は今までにやったことのない新しいジャンルの曲に挑戦してみたいです。いろんな経験の積み重ねが自信になっていくって思いますし。
あら、キリアに言い返すなんて、翼ちゃんも成長したわね。
言い返すだなんて。でも本当にそう思ったんです。いろんなことに挑戦していきたい、もっと成長したいって。
翼、私もあなたに負けないよう今よりもさらに上を目指すわ。お互いに頑張りましょう。
それにしても
どうしたの、いつきくん。
あの時どうして宝箱は消えてしまったんだろう。今までそんなことはなかったのに。
気になるならチキに聞いてきたら？あの子なら何か知ってるかもしれないわよ。
宝箱が消えた理由？
チキならわかるかなと思って。
もしかしたらだけど、翼お姉ちゃんが自分で成長のきっかけをつかんだからじゃないかな。自分できっかけを？あの宝箱は素質があるのにできなくて悩んでる、そんな人の願いに反応して成長のきっかけをくれるものなんだと思う。自分できっかけをつかめた人には必要なくなるから、宝箱は勝手に消えちゃったのかも。
確かにそうかもしれないな。翼はどんどん成長してるから。
でも答えにたどり着けたのは私一人だけの力じゃなくて、チキちゃんの見つけてくれたあの場所での経験があったからだと思う。だからありがとう。私こそ翼お姉ちゃんを手伝えてよかった。
そういえば翼、今の自分をキリアさんにぶつけてみたいって言ってたよね。
改めて言われるとなんだか恥ずかしいね。
あの時翼の新しい面が見えた気がして驚いたんだ。
あんな風に言うことができたのは、いつきくんがアドバイスをくれたおかげなんだよ。ずっと私を見守っていてくれたいつきくんの言葉だからこそ勇気をもらえたの。やっぱりいつきくんはいつでも私に勇気と元気を与えてくれる人だね。きっとこれからもずっと。
Well, I'd like to think so.
俺もそうでありたいよ。翼は大切な幼馴染だしな。
You idiot, Itsuki.
幼馴染だからか。いいの。まったくいつきくんは罪な男ですよ。でもいつきくんが私に勇気をくれるなら、私もしっかりと答え続けなくちゃね。私なんてみたいな弱音はもうなし。 自信を持って胸を張って誰にも負けないお仕事をして、それで見てくれる人みんなを素敵な笑顔にするのが今の私の目標なの。これからもたくさん樹くんの知らない新しい私を見せちゃうから、楽しみにしててほしいなね。
And that's the end of episode 3, Stay Gold. Oh, Itsuki, always the dense one. And I suppose, I'm kind of elaborating what I was saying before we fought that thing the first time. Going into chapter 5 kind of reminded me of a plot point that I completely forgot about, and that's the fact that Yashiro was saved by Tiki. I completely forgot about that. But, I mean, there's still a lot of information that can be filled in. Like, how did Yashiro meet with Navarre? And then just also, again, just kind of talking with various other characters. Could be with Aya. It could also be with Kiria. Kiria also said she had something to do with the mass disappearance. But as far as I'm aware of, the game never explains what she had anything to do with it. Only thing that she really did was have Tharja make the Tiki Ultaloid program, which allowed Tiki to kind of have some sort of strength. But nothing was really tying Kiria to the mass disappearance. And I don't think the game ever really went into that. So, I don't know. It still feels like there could be a lot more stuff that these EX stories could have done and have expanded on besides just being extra stories for Tsubasa and Kiria. So, it's a little bit of a shame, but I think it's just more the fact that I want there to be more game to play. I mean, part of it is the fact that, well, I played this game 3 times already. And so there is just a need for wanting to have more to play. But I think in the end, like, while it's nice to have extra content and extra things that kind of flesh out the story a little bit, I think ultimately I just kind of want a sequel. Like, I was ecstatic when they announced that this game was getting ported to the Switch, and honestly, that one music video, that looked amazing, and really I think could have only really been done with the Switch, with just how clean it was, how, I guess kind of frame rates, it would be the proper use for that, but still, there's a lot that you can do with this, and I mentioned this before towards the end of the series proper, is that there's a lot more you can do with this sort of concept. Not only do you have just a crap ton more Fire Emblem characters to pull from aside from Awakening and Shadow Dragon, I mean, since this game came out, we have Fates and we have 3 houses. Not to mention, you also have everything else. You have Shadows of Valentia, you have Genealogy and Thracia, you've got Binding Blade and Blazing Blade, which is still a stupid name. You've got Sacred Stones, you've got Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn. There's just so much you could pull from, just from Fire Emblem characters. And then just a lot more from the entertainment industry as a whole. You have all different music, aside from singing, which is only barely touched on with Barry. You have drawing, painting, or maybe even set design, writing, even other things, like maybe like crafting something. I don't know, like pottery or something like that. There's a lot more you could do with the arts and just artistic ambition. And it's also not like either company is really like strapped for cash. I mean, 3 Houses did amazing, and Persona 5 is the hottest thing going on right now. So it's not like there couldn't be a sequel. And honestly, when it comes to like a sequel, I see this kind of going with the Shin Megami Tensei route. Because the story is very much self-contained, and at the very end, the Mirages do go back. But kind of having a similar structure, it's set in a different universe, similar to the Shin Megami Tensei games, I think this could work a lot more with an expanded vision on what exactly Performa can be used with, what causes Performa, as well as the different characters you can bring in. So, please make a sequel. Just, if anyone from Atlas or Intelligent Systems is watching this, which probably not, but you never know, make a sequel, please. This game's amazing, and I want there to be more. So anyway, that will do it for these bonus videos for Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE Encore. I will kind of have a little bit at the end kind of showing the berry kind of jump-in session skill. So that way we can at the very least see what that's about. And see, like, what his costume is. Or if it's maybe the same as when he was possessed by Drog. I don't know. But we'll have that little bit at the end. And, well, I hope you guys have enjoyed this little extra for Tokyo Mirage Sessions. And let's hope there's a sequel in the future, because I hope there is. Until next time, everyone, take care.
敵の気配は消えたようだ。
しびれろ。やった。
終わらない。遅れずに。
やれ。
任せて。一気に行きましょう。はあ。次。
おりゃマイクさん
やるわよ。あとはよろしくね。
地獄のヘルト。
お疲れみんな
God damn it, Barry!